3 skills, 3 minutes, first thing in the morning. I hope you're feeling better about your movement ability. If you've been doing this every day, then you should start to be feeling that your body is adapting, even if ever so slowly. That you're finding yourself a little bit more comfortable with the activity, more comfortable with the range of motion and playing in these positions. So let's start with a few stand up and squat downs. I hope you've got a glass of water. You can hydrate throughout the 3 minutes. Let's get into 1 minute of squat. Pushing the elbows out onto the knees, widening the hips. Lean into one leg and push that other leg out. Reach for the roof and hold the position, even if it feels uncomfortable. Stretch into it. Stretch out the wrists. If you feel uncomfortable in squat, stand up, shake the legs out and come back to the floor. There's no harm in that. Look up, look around. Repeat some of the activities. Feel free to drop your knees to the floor. Feel free to drop one knee to the floor. Let's move into our downward dog. Wide legs, feet slightly turned in. I'm moving backwards and forwards into front support position, back into downward dog, trying to get my armpits towards the floor, bending legs left and right, side to side. Coming out into front support, mobilizing my neck, pushing back into the inverted position. Reach forward with one arm and grab your ankle, knee or thigh. If you can't reach with your legs straight, drop one knee down and reach into the gap. Ready now into Cobra. Let's drop down onto our stomach. Push up, the hands bend elbows. Make sure the glutes are tight when you extend. You can widen the legs slightly to relieve pressure. While you're there, mobilize the shoulders, look around. Enjoy that arched position that we so rarely get a chance to experience. Bring one leg up to the side, reach around. Bring the other leg up to the side. Look around behind your body. Extend into that Cobra stretch. Come over to one hip, roll through to the other hip. And that's our minute. So sit down in our squat. We're done. That's 3 minutes, 3 positions over 3 days. Let's see how we're going. 2 fists, one on top of the other. How is our forehead? Getting any closer? I bet it's getting a little bit closer. Let's finish off with some spinal articulations. Drop into an arch. Look around towards your buttocks. Roll up into a curved camel-shaped position, dropping into an arch. And we're done. Now I'm going to be staying here for 3 minutes of presencing. You are more than welcome to join me. But if you have to go off and get about your day, then enjoy it. Thank you for joining me for 3 minutes, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm so glad you stuck around. This part of the workout, to me, is the best part of the workout. Being still for 3, 5, or 10 minutes, sitting cross-legged, reaching forward and stretching. I'm going to clap really loudly and rub my hands together, generating some friction. When they're really hot, when your palms are hot, onto your eyelids, your closed eyelids, breathe in and relax. You are right here in the now. Let's settle in for 3 minutes of attunement, presencing ourselves to our surrounds and our body. Let's scan for tension. Tension in the shoulders. Let it go. Tension in the elbows. Let it go. Tension in your hips. Let that go. Any tension in your face, your forehead, cheeks. Let that go. You've got tension in the mind, thoughts coming racing in. Don't attach any weight to them. Let them come in and go straight on through. Let's focus in on our breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feeling the expansion of the lower diaphragm, the rest and digest function of our breathing practice. Feel the air inside your nostrils as it rushes in and rushes out. Focus on your breathing. Now, what can you hear? Allow your ears to reach out to the farthest sound. Can you feel the weight of your body on the floor? Can you feel the play of air on your hands and skin and face? And realize that it's not until you pay attention to these feelings that you can actually consciously, perceptively experience them. That's attunement. That's being attuned to your body and world. Allowing your senses to drift into action. Hold that position. And we're done. Let's roll the shoulders. Open the eyes slowly. I'm going to ring the bell to mark the end of the session. Then I'm going to say a prayer of gratitude or a blessing or a salutation or an intention. Hands together, touch the forehead, your heart and hands, and say, to all things living, peace be with you. Thank you for joining me for 3 minutes of presencing. Thank you for your 3 minutes of mobility, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning.